Hello guys, welcome back to the Big Brother 28 recaps, episode 14 recapped by Literal TV. So, today we're talking about the week's veto episode, 90-minute episode, and let's be honest guys, this was pretty boring. It was a pretty boring episode. It was long, and the editors didn't have a lot to work with, so I feel bad for them. This season has had some low points, some bad boot order, but something that I will stand by. There have been some great veto episodes and some great drama, but this one had nothing. Like, we started the episode, obviously, post-nom ceremony, there's a lot of talks about Drew. Drew is the focus of the early portion of this episode, and there's also a lot of lyric content which kind of sets her up as a renom option, but Drew gets a lot of content over, oh, should we trust Drew? Should we trust Drew? Do. And we kind of get a justification for targeting Drew by this side of the house, the Angela and Devon side, but it isn't really just because to feed viewers, everyone knows they shouldn't really be targeting Drew. Drew is loyal to the crossovers group, and to target Drew would be crazy. So, yes, but we get a lot of content on that, and Drew is kind of painted as this snaky figure, which, hey, he's trying to play a rat game, but he is loyal to the crossovers. And kind of the tool shed, but not anymore. Now he's going after the red corner. So we also get Dee is hiding that she won the bride power from Devons while he was in the shower when this interaction's going on. And it's quite interesting because she mentions separating her game from Devons, even though she wants to be final two with him. I find that very interesting. Because we don't really see separating game being mentioned as something. It's usually, oh, I have to take them out. We don't see that meta really mentioned on the show usually. But it's definitely a thing in a lot of online circles to talk about, separating your game. So yeah, we end up moving into a lot of segments where we have, obviously, the Drew stuff and his disloyalty. But you also have Lyric kind of being looked at by Camo was a good option to pull in and replace Drew in the tool shed, whereas Haley doesn't like Lyric because she's a woman. No, I'm kidding. But she don't like Lyric because she thinks Camo likes Lyric, but she is actually right that Lyric is going around flirting with the guys, and I don't think Haley picks up on it for the right reasons. I think Haley is just jealous because she kind of is threatened by Lyric, but she is right to want to target Lyric. So yeah, but anyway, we move on from that, and we go into the veto comp. Veto draws were Mallory was house guest choice of Melody, I believe, and we also had Chuck in there. Everyone loves Chuck. Chuck's the greatest character in Big Brother history, guys. So we end up Chuck's in the veto. And we have the noms, obviously. We have Taylor, who gets a little segment of Haley kind of giving an excuse of, you were laughing at the teapot. I was like, you're not going to nominate someone over that. But the reasoning did seem to at least somewhat work on Taylor. It did annoy her, which it's worked to a degree. But yeah, Haley's something. Haley is always calling women bitches. She's arguably the most woman-hating house guest on the season, and we have Camo in there. But yeah, we end up going to the veto comp now, which is the Chalice comp from Big Brother 27, the murder. It's like kind of like the bluff comps, split or steal, whatever. No, it's not split or steal, but it's like the kind of dilemma of which cup to choose, the poison, and they did it on 27, which is why Morgan's here. 2 27 comps in 1 week, though, is kind of wild. But let's see what her blockbuster is. We have Morgan hosting, and that was nice enough. I like Morgan. People were saying online, Morgan's going to go in, she's going to call out Camo for being MAGA. No, she's not going to do that. She wants to be brought back in the future. Like, I do think that, like, it's understandable why people would want that, but she's an outside influence. She shouldn't be going and doing all that. But it was cool to see Morgan back. I love Morgan. She's cool. She's she's a lot of what people want on the show. I think she isn't necessarily that good in DR, but like she's fine. But she's just a great character in the house and a good competitor, good strategically, good socially. So We always want more Morgan. So yeah, we have this comp. Mallory's first out, then it's Drew. They have 2 lives, by the way, which just drags us out. This 90-minute episode did not need to be 90 minutes. This was such a 60-minute episode, or 45 after ads. There was so many ads this episode as well. Oh my god. It was a slog, and I feel bad because this is my favourite show. I love this show. You can have episodes like this sometimes. I'm hoping we get some good stuff next week. So, we end up with 4 left. Who got 4th? Really, 4th was Melody, and then Haley got 3rd, and it was down to Chuck and Taylor. And Taylor wins. Taylor winning is fine. Taylor's just somebody who, I bet it's just, I just don't really care for as a player. I don't think in the house she's not in an interesting spot. She's just on the bottom, which, to survive while you're on the bottom is good, but there's other people on the bottom I'd rather see survive. I hope that Drew and Melody survive this week, both of them, because they're a really fun duo to see work in the house. Barrett's a bad duo partner. Why is he saying, oh, Drew's my closest ally, but I can't tell him? Why can't you tell him? Give him a heads up. It's good for your game. We have a lot of discussions of who to target now and who is going to be the target. Drew, Melody, or Taylor's replacement nominee, which is looking to be Lyric, who Camo is not happy, is probably going on the block. And a little argument happens between Camo and Haley stands strong, and I respect that. I don't really love Haley at all times, but I think that she stood up for herself and she knew what was good for her game. But we end up with heading into the veto ceremony. It is going to be a Lyric renom. And Lyric's been someone who, as a character, she's not fun. As a player, she's trying to play a very entertaining game. Saying that she has to kind of be a double agent now and not work with the littles of the house it's a mixed bag for me, because I do understand it. I think it makes sense. But if she wins her household, she better not do that. She better not do that. But yeah, we get a random Yash segment for like 30 seconds in the episode just to see him make a deal with Lyric. And it was like, I guess, like, they never show Yash at the moment. They never show him. And he's like, fine. He's fine. He only went home week 1, which is kind of crazy. If Ashley won Blockbuster, which she was probably never going to win. But yeah, Yash is here now. He's just here. He's chilling. But yeah, we go into the ceremony. Lyric goes up, and yeah, we have the Blockbuster tomorrow. I really hope Drew doesn't go. Drew's my favourite. Truth is unite, but also it'd be cool to just see someone from the bottom win head house next, because I need that. I need a red corner now. I don't even like hate all of them really, but I do think they need to go up to shake the season up. The vets are just safe, it seems. It doesn't seem like anyone's going to nom the vets. They have a bribe. I don't necessarily agree with Dee hiding the bribe though, because it's not like she's going to use it against Devons anyway. And then Devons has the down power veto, which is public. But yeah, $5,000 isn't that much though in Big Brother, right? Because I swear they get like $1,000 a week. It's like 5 weeks pay, but it's like you're battling for 750k. So when it gets lower and lower, is it really worth it to be like, yeah, I'm going to throw my game away for $5,000? No, I think you get $5,000 for a Yankee swap, right? The one where they like swap the prizes and punishments. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode, recapping episode 14 of Big Brother 28. Subscribe to the channel. Also, check out on my channel every Saturday. We have the Literal TV's own reality show, Literal Games Live, where 12 contestants are battling out to win. It's going to be fun. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.